Start my stream. Evening all. As usual, sound check please, out there in La La Land, if anyone is watching. Let me know. Who's going to be our first viewer tonight? Good group tonight. Ash Hind, Jack Galloway, Richard Smith, Charlie McDowell. Evening, Chris. First one in. You get a superstar certificate.
Charlie.
Teaming off Adam.
Three, two, one, lag.
Right, so as I say, we've got really good group tonight. Jack Galloway, Ash Hind, Richard Smith, Charlie McDowell. First match up is Ash and Charlie. I think Charlie has won a lag, so he's just about to kick off. And I'll be back with you in 2 minutes.
Open table. Yellows in play.
Right, so Ash with the first chance. These balls look pretty open to me. Got a busy club tonight, so you might have a little bit of noise around. I'm sorry about that. There's not much I can do about it. 3 Summer League matches in the club tonight. I will show you how that looks. This is how it looks from the club point of view. Jamie Gamble there. We'll be back in 1 second. Just got a few things to sort. Right, so again, Ash with the really good chance to take the first frame. So we've raced to 5, 25 minutes as normal. Frame difference doesn't count tonight, remember, so it's all about the win. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Ash would love to get off to a good start. Ash is not the quickest player in the world, but obviously he's restricted by the fact he's only got 30 seconds to play, as all our players are. This looks like a fairly good start from Ash. It's a bit short. Wanted to be a little low on this so he could push it through. He might have to take his medicine on this. Just push the white to the side rail. I think the black goes in behind. Can't quite tell where the black goes in behind that red at the top. It's gone round. This might finish a little bit short, Ash. Yeah, I think you should have stuck to what I said. Played it just into the side rail. Give yourself a much better chance. Now, I think the only shot he's got is the long double. And this is going to be tight. He's got to just miss the red. Oh, wow. What a shot that is. I'm afraid I can't get much of this replay, but that back, but he's managed to do it. You just about see it. He stands up just before a black goes down the hole. But yeah, fantastic shot. Really good shot from Ash there. So 1-0. Charlie will need to get in quick. So Ash to break, second frame. Loses the white ball. Yeah, a little bit unlucky. He's gone round off 2 rails, sorry, but not fully in control of the white ball, so I suppose you do get what you deserve. Thank you, Michael. And you, Nathan. Great shot, I totally agree. Right, so Charlie with an early chance in the second frame to make amends. He's left himself with only one option now. Just take this red in the bottom right. Yeah, and he's going to try, I think, just to nudge this red that's close to the yellow on the left-hand side. If he can nudge that up close somewhere to the middle pocket. The only danger is that the white's going to be behind the yellow in the middle near the black. So he's got to leave himself on the red that he's actually moving. So this is a really delicate shot. He may even opt not to do it, but yeah. Oh, and that's good, yeah. Nice little bump out. He won't mind that. A little bit of luck there for Charlie. Looks like he's on this really nicely. A little bit of awkward queuing, just got to bridge over that yellow. And quite a small window to be on the black, so he's probably just going to drop this red at dead weight and hope that he finds the gap between the two yellows. It looks like a fairly decent sized gap. Yeah, it looks okay to me, that, so Really nice return clearance from Charlie here, if he manages to finish it off. It's down pretty quickly, so definitely on it. Yeah, it's a really nice finish from Charlie there. So very quickly, 18 minutes left in the match, 1-1. So Charlie to break, 1-1. A solid break. The balls are split fairly nicely. Reds probably look the colour. There's an argument for both colours, but you can bump that yellow out near the black. Maybe yellows then become a little bit easier, but he's obviously got to get this yellow out. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Just moving the black, it's gone safe-ish, but the yellow goes into the middle now, so it's got a good chance here. Missed it, so Ash with an early chance to reply, and of course now what Charlie's done by moving that black is he's opened up the reds. Some might describe these as dollies. Let's see what Ash can do. Ash, obviously, both these players are County A players, well established, more than capable of taking the balls out from pretty much anywhere. But these are the sorts of patterns that you love to see early in a match. If you're interested, we cloth they're playing on is a Hainsworth Precision. We do have some of the CPBA cloth. It won't be going on for a little while. These Precision cloths are playing still pretty nicely. Been on a couple of months now, so they're probably due for a change in the next 6 weeks or so.
Extension.
Feel free to say hello if you're in the you've got a chat on your phone or whatever device you happen to be watching on. Great shot there from Ash. Good use of the ball. Mr. Fernandez having a knock with Holly in front of me. George Taylor. Oh, is this going close? No, he's okay. So, simple matter now. Just do not decelerate is the order of the day here. Nice sharp shot. Stun the white. No need to worry about getting too much better position than what he's going to get from a straightforward stop shot. You might just try and stun it across a little bit, but yeah, it's perfect. Of course, I know a few of you aren't might have the Arsenal game on in the background. I'm sure Mr. Glass has. 2-1 Ash. 2-0 up. Left it a bit late, but there we go. G-Unit. Tight old match this one. 14.5 minutes left on the clock. So for those of you who are not sure about the format, it's a first of 5 match or 25 minutes, and after 15 minutes we drop to 15 seconds. So very similar to what you see on Monday Night Pool with the Ultimate. The only difference is that I made a bit of a balls up and I only get you get a 30-second extension in the first 15 minutes and then a 15-second in the last 10. One per frame. Dry break there from Ash. Not a particularly great break either, so Charlie's got to decide what he does here, whether he just takes control and leaves it there, or whether he goes, which might be a big ask. It's come out okay. I think he's probably only got the plant. The yellow may sneak past the second yellow on the right hand side. Just having a little look. You probably wouldn't want to play the plant because the first yellow's then going to track towards the red. Yeah, that's nice. Now I wonder how brave he's going to be here, because he has got an opportunity here to screw back off this yellow and then set up his next shot to break out those two at the bottom. If he makes the decision to go after he's potted his next ball, he really does need to get them. The pattern that he's going to leave for Ash will be dangerous. Okay, I think he's probably just going to play safe. Not a bad choice. 4 balls left on the table. I always think that once you go past your 4th ball, your opponent becomes favourite with more balls on the table, unless obviously you're on a dish. So he may not pot this one. Well, I think he's overscrewed this. This is the territory I warned about. He's now in a situation where if he doesn't get these, his partner becomes favourite in the frame, largely because he's got more balls on the table. Big shot here. I'm not buying this so far, Charlie. I'm sorry. Unless you've got something up your sleeve I can't see. I think you might have potted yourself into trouble here. I mean, don't get me wrong, the red is tied up, and it will remain so, I would imagine. He's looking to try and knock this out? He is. Yeah. I'm not convinced. That may well go in off the black. He's still got a chance here, but you say he's chasing this now. And you wouldn't mind coming to the tail with the reds the way they are. It's a great shot. He's got to be lucky. Is he going to be lucky? No. And I think, yeah, you could argue that was unlucky for Charlie there, but I maintain that he potted himself into trouble there and ended up chasing, and unfortunately that's what happens in this game. And let me know your thoughts, whether you agree with me or disagree, but I just felt he went a little bit too far there. He could have just took the pocket and left that red down at the bottom that Ash had, would have been massively hindered. But he's the man at the table, and I'm not. So this becomes a big frame for Charlie now. He really does need to win this, and he probably needs to win it fairly quickly. So a nice break would be in order. Golden break would have been even better. But so yeah, for those of you who join us for the first time, golden breaks and golden ducks do count. We're running this competition now for about 9 months. We've still yet to see a golden duck. Plenty of golden breaks. Oh, yellows, and these yellows look lovely. Just got that one in the bottom left to work out. It does go quite nicely into the middle and leaves you nicely on the black, so it may well be that he leaves that till last. Just got to be careful he doesn't overrun this, go behind the reds. I think he was a bit nervous of that exact problem, so he's left himself a little bit awkward now. See, Ash is watching on intently. Or not, as the case may be. Great shot. Again. I don't know. I might be being a bit harsh on Charlie here, but it feels like he's chasing. And they're into 15-second shot clock territory, and he's already took his extension, so there's not much he could do there apart from hit the ball and hope. Even if he had fluked that yellow, he was not on the other one. So now Ash, with a 3-1 lead, less than 9 minutes left, in control of the table. Neither of these yellows go bottom left, so he can take his time on this. Yeah, good shot. And now he's hugely in control. Charlie may not see these two yellows again. I'm going to have to take a break from commentary after this match. Just got to perform a task. Take me about 15-20 minutes, I think. I might miss most of the next match. Jack Galloway, Richard Smith. I'll leave the microphone sound on so you've got something to listen to. Might even see if someone else can jump on the mic for a little while. Full club, but nobody about. Let's see what Ash thinks he's going to do here. Just running on a little bit. Yeah, it was a great attempt from Ash there, but I think Charlie's got to take on the skill shot here. He's got running out of time. Yeah, nice shot. So this should be 3-2. Brilliant. Okay, I'll be back in 1 sec.
spotted. Reds in play. Extension called. Rack 7. All potted. Yellows in play.
Right, sorry about that, just community service needed. So 2.5 minutes left of this match. 4-2 up now, Ash. Big ask for Charlie now. Especially with Ash having ball in hand, so I would imagine he's going to take his extension at some point. Yeah. Wind the clock down. Charlie's got to win 2 frays just to get a draw. So this is a big start. Charlie's not getting any run on the balls here at all. It's a good shot, but yeah, and that's just opened all the balls up for Ash. Minute and 20, it's his choice now. Does he roll them in to take the win? Or does he just make sure Charlie doesn't see that yellow? I suspect he'll just pot until he can't pot no more, and then play a safety if he needs to. Or just let the clock run out. Either way, as I said, frame difference doesn't count. So looks like it's going to be an early win to Ash. Gives him the early advantage, particularly over Charlie, and that's going to be a tough ask for Charlie now. It's a tough group, this one. Jack Galloway and Richard Smith, both very capable players. Yeah, and I think Ash is just going to roll these. 26 seconds left. He's not that bothered about whether he actually wins the frame. He's just got to make sure Charlie doesn't get a shot. He's left himself a little bit awkward here, although he could just let the clock run down. This ball is match ball. There we go. So we're starting off with a I'll leave that to Andy to tell me. Yep, he did take that, so 5-2. Good victory for Ash there. I'll just set up the next game, and then I'm going to have to leave the commentary for a little while whilst I just sort something out, and then I'll be back.
Please call extension loud enough so I can hear it. That's right. You both know the rules. 3, 2, 1, flag. Yep. play. Right. Rack 2. Open table. Reds and black. Seconds now in play. Yep. Used it. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All's perfect. Reds in play. Richard. Extension call. Yellows and pot. Sorry?
That clock's caught me out a couple of times.
15 second leave, isn't it?
Deceiving, isn't it?
Round 6. Flower break. Extension call. Reds in play. Close and play. Right, conceded. Match. Yeah, we got quite a bit of time, yeah. Jack. 5-2 Jack.
Right, sorry I missed that whole match, but I understand that Jack took a 5-2 victory. I am back now, so hopefully you'll forgive me that. So we was just looking for helping out Ryan Mears, who was here on Sunday and unfortunately has mislaid his wallet. We're just having a good old look through the CCTV. We don't think that anything untoward went in on here, but if you did pick up a wallet or find one on Sunday and you were here for county, please let me know. All good, we're ready to go on the next one. There you go, Ash Hind and Jack Galloway take 3 points from their opening matches, and we've got Richard Smith and Charlie McDowell on 0. So obviously the two winners play on now, so Ash and Jack will take the table. You see next week, just to let you know, we've got a big group next week. Sean Halligan, Aaron Bart, Mike Stroud and Mr. Fernandez, who's standing in front of me right now. I understand he's up at the Ultimate this weekend, so good luck, Dave. But they will be here next Tuesday, that's the 23rd. And then we've got one more week, but we may well be delaying the 30th. I'll let Paul, Farron, Darren and Ian know about that, but unfortunately I'm not here, so unless I can find someone else to do the business on a Tuesday evening, and we might struggle to put that one on, but we'll keep you up informed of that, obviously. So away we go. Very nice break from Jack. Unfortunately, he seemed to have lost the white ball. Ian's a bit of a poor shot from Jack. Yeah, straight in. So again, Ash gets first opportunity. And he'll be feeling confident after his first match because that's a big win against Charlie. He's been playing very, very well. Couple of little ups and downs on a Wednesday night, but came back well from his injury, and probably not the player he was, but you know, still a great player. It's not diminishing Ash's ability in any way, of course. Run on a little bit too much. Don't think it's touching, but tough shot, this one. Just a safety shot from Ash. Not really much he could do with those two reds over the bottom right hand pocket. He's just got to hand the table over to Jack and leave himself in a position to clear if he gets a chance. Jack's quite an aggressive ball player. Oh, just decelled a little bit there. He probably wanted a hole for the one in the middle. Don't know if he's still on it. Can't really see a better angle from there, but I'm sure he would have wanted to hold for that middle one. This looks pretty fine to me. Yeah, good shot. Unfortunately, the red's gone safe to the yellow, so stuck to the yellow, so lost a bit of momentum there, Jack. And of course, good luck to Holly this week in the ladies, and also here in the three-man team with Lisa and Andy. I'm sure that's going to be great fun. Mr. and Mrs. Dart, if you're listening, good luck. I think there's a couple of our juniors going up at the weekend as well. Ash going to be looking to try and keep this as safe as possible. We probably definitely won't want to move that red that's stuck to the yellow. Not done too great a job there, to be honest, because I think Jack here, I don't know if he can get the white close to the black. That would be the... Doesn't mind leaving the yellow under the red, obviously. Doesn't want to leave that yellow over the middle pocket. Yeah, didn't want to do that. Just run through. Just wanted to clip the black and stay low. Fortunately, he's run right through, so this gives Ash an opportunity now. Don't know if he'll be aggressive enough to take the yellow in the top left and try and move that red. Don't know if Ash has got that in his locker. Not saying he can't play it, but I'm just not sure that's the sort of shot that Ash will play. He may do, but it is aggressive. It looks like he's having a go. No, he's going with a safety option. Lucas has bought me my tea. And a nice big Twix extra. Never had one of these before. There's a lot of chocolate here. I mean, I diet any good. Yeah, Jack just tying up the black a little bit. Good idea. Gives Ash two things he's got to worry about. Ash trying to return the favour. It's a clever shot, but he may have left this red as a plant. Forces the hand of Jack, and unfortunately for Ash, he's put a yellow safe, so control has moved over to Jack here. Very long first frame, over 6 minutes. Definite clash of styles in this match. Jack very aggressive, Ash much more considered. Yes, poor shot. Unfortunately for Ash, that's just a poor shot. By quite some distance, and then the ball's come back. Obviously you can see, knocks it straight in the middle pocket. A bit unlucky, but poor shot, so you get what you deserve, unfortunately, in this game sometimes. Jack just needs to make sure he leaves himself straight on this last red. He doesn't want to have too much of an angle on it. It looks okay. You can either bounce it off the rail or just draw it back slightly. To quote a famous commentator, Jimmy nailed it. Lucas not impressed. The 1-0 Jack. We'll be back. Turn to break. Break cue in hand. Not a big fan of a break cue. I don't know how much you guys out there in La La Land, whether you prefer a break cue or not. Oh! If you do, you don't want to do it like that. I'll have another little... He's launched that. Absolutely launched it. There is a tiny hole in that cloth already, actually, so obviously a foul break. Jack now gets a chance to take this break and the next one, so being 1-0 up, huge bonus if he can get a ball. If he can get a ball, and he can't get a ball, it's going to try. Yeah, poor cueing from Ash, but he's got away with it because Jack has opened the balls up for him. And these yellows, apart from the one down in the bottom right, they look good, but he's looking at reds. I think there's a few more issues with reds than there are with yellows, but it's what you see when you're at the table. He's got to deal with this problem down the bottom right, and he made me eat my words because these reds look lovely now. Yeah, it's a nice shot from Ash there. Could give himself a good opportunity to get on that slightly hampered red. I think the potting angle is there. Might be able to see it from the other angle. Oh, that's even better. Great little shot there. He's used the other red to open it up, and they look absolutely plumb now. Couple of choices here. He could screw it across for the straight shot into the middle, or he could bring it back up for either one of the bottom two bottom two pockets. Depends how he feels. Black goes in 5 pockets, so he doesn't worry too much about that. So yeah, straight back for the same bag. Looks to be quite straightforward finish here for Ash, so this should be 1-1. Left himself a bit shorter than he would have wanted to be there. Goes quite comfortably top right. He could still cut it into the middle. I think he's got a little bit of an angle on the one in the middle, but let's see what he chooses to do. Looks like he's going middle. Yeah, pretty straightforward finish. 1-1.
Never going to happen. I can hit that as well as I could, but it's never going to happen.
It's a lovely break from Jack there. Crunch these balls. Wow. He's got a choice of either colour here.
Red's in play.
Nothing stopping him clearing these, but that's not a great shot. Oh, take it back. I thought he took a yellow. Looks like he's on red, so there's a great shot. Watch the game, Crow. So one tricky ball down the rail, and it's not that tricky. Just to make it dead weight, it shouldn't be too much of an issue here. The white ball's going to track into the middle of the table, so no issue there either. Black's left it on its spot, and no traffic around it. This could be a very quick reply, and a 2-1 lead for Jack, and a break dish to go with it. Yeah, straightforward. Just plop this in, screw it back about 1.5 feet. Job's a good one. Yeah, there you go. Very, very solid player, Jack, these days. I play with Jack on a Tuesday evening. Doesn't miss a lot when he's in the balls, and he's 2-1 up.
up.
Mr. Trigger picking me up on my
Open table.
use of the imperial system. I'll stick with it for certain things. Like 12 inches. Jack back at the table, looking a bit comfortable if you ask me, Jack.
Red's in play.
He's just got a slight issue. Position here is not straightforward. Just needs to mind his work a little bit here. Red in the bottom right obviously goes. And knowing Jack, he could probably bring the white ball back across the table under the black and back over the table across the top of the black. That would be the shot. Here we go. He's a bit wide, but it looks good. This looks good. He's got a delicate little drop in the middle, or he could cut the one in the left middle. Yeah, he's opted to take the left middle one. It's an open pocket. Just needs a little bit of luck with the red, and it looks good. Looks good. Yep, I think he's got a perfect little angle here. Might be able to see it a bit better on the other camera. Just to screw into that yellow and leave himself on the red in the same pocket. It's a deep screw, this one, but it's nice and soft. Oh, it's absolutely perfect. Real good execution there from Jack. And I think he's absolutely straight on this, which is where he wanted to be. Top this through. Lovely. Touch of bottom left on this. Just got to be careful with these ones. They're easily missed. You catch the inside jaw and the ball will stay up. Yep, so I aimed it at the back jaw, exactly how you should do. Just got to be careful here that you don't take the white off the first yellow and in behind the other one. Looks like he's playing a bit aside on this to avoid that yellow. Yeah, great shot. So takes a 3-1 lead, and deservedly so at this stage, not missing much. Right, so Jack back at the table, obviously. It's 3 breaks in a row because of Ash's unfortunate foul break in the last frame. And these yellows,
Open table.
oh, if he's got a starting ball, these yellows look lovely. Oh, I thought he potted one. I must have been listening to another table. Right, so dry. So again, back to Ash. Yellows look nice if he can start off with one. 15-second shot clock we're in. And he's got a yellow, and position's okay. So a good chance for him to half the deficit here, but obviously there's 9 minutes left and plenty of time. Just needs to make sure he keeps that black potable. Yellow top right looks the shot to me now. He's got to be quick.
Good call.
He had to use his extension on a straight open shot. That's not the best way of use of your extension there, Ash. So I think this is the thing with the 15-second shot clock. You've got to make your mind up very quickly. You haven't necessarily got to play the shot quickly. You just got to be making your mind up quickly, and he didn't there, unfortunately, and used his extension when the balls were open. So he's not going to have a lot of time to think about things from here on in. That's a great shot. He's played that really well. He can't relax though. He's got to keep going. Oh. I'd say that was a bit unlucky. Some say it was a poor shot. He needed to come inside that red rather than the outside of it, and yeah, I suppose if you hit the outside you're going to go in off. There's not much you can do about that, so Jack just taking advantage of the time clock now. It's the right thing to do. Doesn't need to win the frame, just doesn't want to lose it. He knows that Ash has taken his extension already, and again Ash in off again. And this time I think Jack will go. There's no reason why not. Red in the top right, and then it's dot to dot. Balls go everywhere here, so pick and choose his route. There's always going to be options for him. Black's nice and open. Just got to be careful that he doesn't. Oh, he's a bit wayward there, but he's got so many choices here. I really don't see a problem with any of these balls. Jack just taking his extension. His white was a bit loose there. He probably wanted to be on the plant straight. So he's going to take the plant anyway. Now he's lost his way a little bit. Big shot this one. I think he needs to get it. And he didn't. He's left the awkward queue in here, but Ash hasn't really got much choice, so he should be down on the shot by now for me. And then concentrating on the shot itself. Over-cued it a little bit. I think Jack can get through to this bottom left one. 6 minutes left, so Jack does just need to be careful. He's all right, same pocket. Cue ball just run round for either one of these other two reds, depending on how he sees it. Yeah, middle one first. It's a little bit short, so maybe he'll take the same pocket again, 3 times in a row. He's a little bit short again. Would have liked to have had a couple of rolls of that cue ball. A, to get it off the round, B, to give him a chance on the black, but it's pretty straightforward. He should still be able to chop this in, and 4-1 will look like an unassailable lead to me. Can't see Ash winning 4 frames in 5 minutes. And that's where we are, 4-1. Jack definitely looking the happier of the two. Ash is up out of his chair. Again, as always, big shout out to our resident referee, Mr. Jefferson. Fabulous job with Chris Parlett and Gav Goodall last night. All volunteers just to help build up their minutes on the refereeing circuit. Joe Greenwood, break him in chairs.
Open time. Yes, getting heavy.
Yeah, it's been okay. I'll turn your mic up.
Yellows and play.
Been okay. I think Jack has looked imperious, to be honest. He hasn't missed an awful lot. I missed the match against Richard Smith because I was helping Ryan look at the CCTV, but he won that 5-2, so I'm going to assume he played well in that, and he's not really hasn't missed a lot in this match. Ash has had a little bit of bad fortune, but not played particularly well either. So.
How's that Charlie doing? Is he doing any good tonight?
Well, Charlie lost his first match against Ash actually, and Ash played really well in that one.
Okay.
I think Charlie in the first match, he'll probably disagree, and many others might as well. But I think Charlie, he went a little bit too soon in the first match. He potted himself into trouble a couple of times, and then he ended up chasing the match, which is what happens in these short races. Chased a couple of frames and fell down at the last minute, and Ash mopped up. So again, you see Jack getting one chance at the table and taking him out. So there's really not much Ash could do about this. Oh, hello, he's over at that by a mile. He's a good foot and a half, Andy. Good foot and a half, a good 45 centimetres. Too long there. But doesn't matter, the way he's playing, he can pop from anywhere, so that's 5-1. And we will be back with Richard versus Charlie. Evening, Ellie and Sue and young Harley. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're behaving yourself, young Harley. My favourite viewer. So next match up, we've got Richard Smith and Charlie McDowell. Both very, very capable players. I play with Richard in the senior squad for Kent, and with Charlie for Medway A, so I know both these players very well. Charlie's probably one of the most improved players in the club over the last 5 years. Just off the ball at the moment since his injury. He is coming back into form, but he's just a little bit off his usual self. Richard has always had the same level of game for me. I've never seen him really deviate. Really consistent player. Played exceptionally well in the doubles with Casey Everett. For my mind, I know that Charlie and Jamie won 12 from 12, but for me, Casey and Richard have been the most impressive pairing. Particularly Casey, he was flawless. But this is singles, so different kettle of fish. And Richard, both of these players really need the winner this one. A defeat here pretty much means out of the tournament. Doesn't necessarily, but pretty much does. So they'll both be looking for a victory. Could be a cagey match. Just depends how the balls roll, I suppose.
Reds in play.
No, Charlie's taking up reds. I've got to admit, I thought yellows were the better colour, but he obviously didn't feel there was a starting ball, so now is he going to follow the pattern of his evening so far and go too soon? No. And that's what I think he should have done against Ash. You don't need to win the match in the first frame. You don't need to win the frame in the first visit, so take your time and take the opportunities when they come along. Both players just manipulating the balls into place. As I said, this could be a cagey game and the balls are not really set for an easy clearance, so whoever takes these out is going to do well. I said I think yellows probably lean themselves to certainly to a one visit clearance more than reds do, but either way it's going to be tough. And as before, he's used his extension really early. Might regret that. Yeah, and this time choosing to stay safe and let Richard open them up. It's good opportunity, good choice from Charlie there. Just trying to open up that middle pocket. Didn't really change Richard's pattern at all, so he can go back to whatever he was thinking before. There is a little safety shot here that Richard could play. Just plays off the rail. He looks like he's going to be aggressive here. I'm not sure that you can do that cut. Depends on how much gap there is between the two balls. I'm not sure there's enough gap there for that shot, Richard. Now, I don't know if that will be enough to tempt Charlie. Not really sure there's too many safety options though. Just doesn't want to push that red onto the rail if he can help it. Oh. He didn't want to do that either, but he may have got away with that. Yeah, it looks like Richard's going to have to play the yellow off the red. Quite a fine cut, this one. Oh, went straight in. And he's knocked that other yellow out as well, which is a bonus for him. So all these yellows are only open now. Just got to make sure that he navigates those bottom left-hand side ones. Again, there is an option for safety here, but it doesn't look like he's even looking at it. He will have a better angle after this one to play that shot that we was looking at earlier on. I still think the gap between those two balls is quite wide. He's not, sorry, he's not very wide. Oh, cheers, Jack. Thanks very much. Don't know if this actually will work. It might work. Yep, he's okay. Good shot. And the yellow's gone across the other side of the table in a perfect position for this shot here to give him a little bit of insurance. He may try and get on the one on the rail. Oh, he's decelerated badly there. He's got away with this a little bit. That was a poor shot from Richard there. See his arm drop as he played the shot. He would have been looking to play that with right hand side off the top rail and come across for the one on the right hand side rail, but he's got a bit lucky and flicked off the inside of that red. This is not easy, but unfortunately for him, that gives Charlie a really good opportunity here for a loss of turn shot or a skill shot, because that yellow sat right in the middle of the bag. And Charlie hasn't got an easy starter, but got to get this. He's got it without too much of an issue, and he doesn't need to worry about that yellow now, because it looks like he's on the red into the middle. He's just got a couple of little delicate shots over that left centre. Now, it all depends on how he feels here. He could pop the middle one and try and move one of the others, or he could just drop them in and try and play them down the rail, down their respective rails even. Yeah, it looks like he's going to do that. He's gone a little bit high on this one. Although, for my money, he may be able to play this and screw back for the red in the middle. Just doesn't want to come back and clip the red. I think that's what he's doing. Oh, he's missed the pot. And this really wasn't a difficult shot. He shouldn't be missing shots like this. He'll be disappointed with that. Now, because that yellow is buried right in the pocket, it does make it a little bit tougher. You can try and use the jaw to ping it up the rail. Yeah, that's exactly what he's done. Really good shot. He just got to be careful he doesn't snooker himself behind a red here. 100% on the pot, and make sure you've got enough pace to get past the red. He didn't listen to me. Joe, I hate it when I'm wrong. I'm going to chalk that one down as another crow called the shot.
What number real?
Oh, it's about 375, I think. For me, that was pretty obvious, you know. I think he had to play that with a bit more pace, make sure he got past the red. And now these are all just sitting there waiting for Charlie. Probably going to have to take the one over the corner bag first, which is not ideal. He may elect to try and chop the one in the middle if he can get past the red. I don't think he can, but no, it doesn't look like he can. So he's going to have to play a pretty decent shot here. Oh, he doesn't want to hit that red. Oh, wow. If he's touching, he's okay, but if he's not touching, this is tough. This is tough. Because he's going to push the red safe if he comes off it, and probably leave, well, he will be leaving Richard a shot unless he can get the snooker behind the other red. This is really not an easy shot. Needs to get the snooker. Oh, I think he's played that beautifully. Yeah, really good shot from Charlie there. He's electing for the swerve onto the bottom rail probably. Oh, he's missed it. Don't think that's going to have enough pace to go all the way around again. So now, as I was saying earlier on, now Charlie's nudged that red. Don't know if it drops into the middle, so he might have to play it up the rail. He's already used his extension. We've still got 30 seconds. I think he's going to snooker again. It's probably not a bad option. Yeah, and obviously now if he gets ball in hand, it's a very, very straightforward finish. But this is not difficult to hit. And as we've always seen, all of us have seen, the more times you leave someone a chance to shit a ball, they will get it in the end. But not like that. So Charlie just needs to play one decent shot into the top left. He can afford to let his cue go a little bit here. I think he's got a nice angle just to top this through off the top rail, or he could just stun it in for the one in the middle. Depends what he's more comfortable doing. Yeah, nice shot. These ones you don't want to try and do too much with this. You end up putting the cue ball on the rail. Makes it a bit harder. Yeah, it's good. Always a little bit over the top, but he's okay. This would normally be a 99 out of 100 for Charlie. And there it is. So after 12 minutes almost, we have our first frame. I did say this one might be a bit cagey. So number 376 will probably be right. What glasses holder, Joe? Yeah. So that might be the longest frame we've had in this tournament so far. Almost 12 minutes. Takes it in through a little 0.4mm nozzle. Melts it. Builds it in little tiny strands. It starts at the bottom, builds the base, and then just fills up. Tiny little strands.
Open
And really
tape.
hard to find as well, so you can get one now.
So what you design it? You design it on an app and then it's smart. Really cool, isn't it?
So about that, me and Joe were just talking about 3D printing.
Did you go? Open table. Illuminated. Nose in play.
Charlie first in. This looks a little bit more open, this frame. There is still these cluster of balls at the bottom of the table to be dealt with.
Did you go?
Take his extension. Both players taking their extension early in this frame. I would have been tempted to play the top yellow there and move the other one anyway, and we've got both yellows off the rail, but it may be Charlie's newfound safety aspect. You might have listened to what I was saying earlier. Good shot from Richard there, nice and safe. Got a red out, left the yellow safe as well, and I don't know if that top red goes out of the two. Looks like it might just sneak into that bottom left hand pocket, so that would mean that all the balls are open for reds, so it could turn out to be a really good shot. He's turning the opportunity down to go for it here. Bit of an odd choice of shot, this one. Good shot though. There goes the 15 second 10-minute marker. Have you heard that in your microphones? But we are now into 15-second shot clock territory, and that's not a great shot from Richard. We'll now find out if this red does go into the bottom left. He may be forced to take this on. And it did go, he's overcut it. And he's left Charlie an opportunity here. Don't know if that yellow goes past the red in the bottom left. It looks tight to me. Might be stuck with the plant or the bottom right here. And again, this is one of those shots, he's got to get this. Just, I think, trying to move the yellow on the side rail there, but didn't manage to get it. Got too much into the cue ball. So now again, he's back to where he was against Ash earlier on, just chasing the frame slightly out of position. It's a better shot. That's come out lovely. Yeah, that's come out really nice. So give him the benefit of the doubt there. That was a really good shot. Yeah, cueing very positively now, so he's obviously got a little bit of confidence back in his arm. Just overhit that one slightly, so he's cueing back into a blind pocket. He's just got to be careful what he does with the cue ball here, because again it's going to go behind those reds naturally, so he may have to put a bit of side on this. Yeah, he played that at lovely pace, stopped it going behind the reds, so now I think the middle pocket is probably the way. It's an open pocket, you can see it in his eye line. And there we go, 2-0. Richard's not done an awful lot wrong, in fairness to him, but finds himself 2-0 down. Charlie's still not playing at full pace, so certainly not on Jack's level, so Charlie needs to up it because his last game's against Jack. So as it stands, Ash would be favourite to go through with Jack, but we know a lot can change. Right, so another dry break there, which is unfortunate for Richard. Last thing you want at 2-0 down. Again, it's not Charlie's natural game to play quickly. He is quite a considered player. I wouldn't say he's a slow player, but he's a bit like Ash. He does like to take his time over each shot. Just trying to nudge that red out a little bit, but he'll have other opportunities to do that. This is risky if he tries it from here. Yeah, was always going to be risky because the white was going to be going straight up to the top of the table and leave him nothing. Not the right shot for me. I cleared the top of the table and left that red till last. Still could have gone into 4 open pockets, but little safety.
Goes up like.
Yeah, see, that's okay from Richard, but he now knows that he's opened that pocket up into the middle. And okay, Charlie's just going to keep safe. Thinks that Richard can't do much from here. If that goes in, oh, that would have been an unbelievable shot if that had gone in. But even better for Charlie, it's covered that top red, that top yellow, sorry, into the top right. Richard's got a lot to do here. I suspect there's a little safety shot coming up in a second, but it might be the only opportunity he gets. Well, he's turned the opportunity down. Thought there was a good chance of a little snooker behind the yellow there, but he's turned it down. Yeah, I can't see how this is the right shot. Yeah, unless that yellow goes past that red at the top, I can't see how this was ever the right thing to do. It may well do, so let's see. Actually, there's a bit of a gap there, so maybe it does go. It's got to get on it though. Oh, it's not a bad effort, but the other yellow will go off the rail, but then he's been screwing back. This is tough. He's put it over the bag, but Charlie's got a pretty simple loss of turn here if he chooses it. The other option is to pop the red into the middle, put the white down this right hand side, and it cuts off the yellow, but I think the loss of turn's the shot. Yeah, all Richard's got is a double, and that red probably hasn't cut the double off, but is he going for it in the middle? Oh, that was a great effort. That was unlucky. He's beautifully. He's managed to get the white out as well. I thought that was every inch in, but just caught the far jaw. Pace kept that out.
Charlie's not got the safety shot out.
No, Charlie's messed that up again. Oh, Richard. And Charlie really needs to take the one above the black here. I don't know how he's going to get on it. Yeah, that's the one he needs to do. Dig it out. Yeah, good shot. And as long as that red goes behind the black, which I think it does, should be pretty straightforward. There you go. And this looks like 3-0. And again, Richard, a bit unlucky in this frame. Charlie hasn't played particularly well. Don't think Jack will be worried about this next match. And with 2.5 minutes to go, Charlie's 3-0 up. Right, so big break here from Charlie is required. Again, we haven't got close to a golden tonight, and we're still not now. Not seen one shot go close to a golden tonight. Maybe there was in Jack's match. I didn't see that one, but so Charlie 3-0 up. And Richard needs to get his shift on, which he has. That you can see he's doing. He's upped his pace. His old legs are running around that table. Really nice smooth cue action, Richard. Looks like he may have been a snooker player in his day. Gets really nice low down on the cue. Cues right through the ball. Just that extra pace in his movement. He knows that he's probably resigned himself the fact that he's going to go down to 2 losses. Again, that doesn't put him out of the tournament, because this could quite easily go down to Jack winning in his last match. And then if Richard could somehow find a win against Ash, you'd have 3 players on 3 points. And we'd have a 3-way 6-red shootout. So this is far from over. Richard needs to keep his head together. If you remember, we had a 6-red shootout last week, or at least half of one. Well, Mr. Mullins broke and missed his first 24 shots and then gave up. No. Well, I think Mullins realised that Jasper was definitely going to clear the 6 reds in the 8 minutes 40 seconds that he set him. So. I know Mr. Mullins was watching earlier on, so yeah. Sorry, Miles, to remind you about that.